Welcome back, my faithful viewers, to Wolf Song. My name's Aaron Moreland. My friends call me Wolfie, and this is the third installment of my video blog. Yay me! Um, so I asked people to leave comments, ideas for topics, that sort of stuff, and got nothing, absolutely nothing. So I'm a little surprised there. I figured someone would have put something, but it's all good. I really have a bunch of topics in my head, yeah, in my head, anyways. So it's not that big of a deal, but it would be if you guys want to hear me talk about any particular thing, or if you guys want me to discuss a particular topic, or hear my views on anything, feel free to leave comments. Say, hey, Wolfie, what on earth do you think about this, or why in the hell did you say that? Or something, anything. I do apologize to everyone about my little political rant last episode. Um, I don't know where that came from. I was a little under duress. I had like about maybe 15 minutes to do the entire video blog, and I just ran with it. That was all one take. I didn't even bother redoing it or anything. I just kind of ran with it. Um, but seriously, if you guys want me to discuss any particular thing, let me know. If you guys don't want me to discuss particular things, by all means, let me know that too. Um, I definitely think maybe I should try to stay away from politics and religion and all that sort of stuff, but I know me. It's not going to happen. I'm probably going to discuss it off and on. Um, One of the topics I wanted to discuss was education. For those that know me, that this is the field I'm going into. I'm studying to become a teacher, a history teacher specifically, preferably high school history teacher. Um, though I'm kind of looking at maybe college too. And I talked to someone today who's actually graduating from EKU with a teaching degree, and she was telling me it's like she can't find a job anywhere, and it's rather frustrating. She told me that basically they're like Madison County was cutting off like four of their own, four teachers from the different, from each high school, and it frustrates me. I mean, schools are overcrowded as is. Like, we have not enough teachers per student as is. We can't give enough time to our students, and so it's just kind of we're doing kind of a general thing. We're not really teaching them anymore. The other problem with Kentucky is that it has this. We are obsessed with these tests, these performance, these standardized tests, this sort of stuff, and they don't do us a whole lot of good. They don't really get us to think. They don't really get us to plan or anything like that. They're just there, and so teachers spend the entire time trying to prepare kids for these tests, instead of actually teaching the material. And the theory is that, oh, by preparing them for the test, you'll be teaching the material, and that's just not how it turns out. That's just not how it works. And it's something that definitely needs to be changed. I mean, we're 37th out of 50. We're in the lower 25 of it in education. This should tell our people something. And the fact that we're cutting our budget on education is ridiculous. We shouldn't be. If anything, education is the one place we need to be raised. It's the one spot that's important. I mean, oh man, I wish I could remember. There was a one of our forefathers basically said that we need an educated population in order to make in order to make a good country. I want to say it was Jefferson, but I'm not completely sure on that. I'd hate to be wrong. Um, it could have been any number of them. It could have been Jefferson, Adams, Franklin, any of them. They were all pretty bright guys. Um, but for us to cut off our education, we're just gonna make even worse and worse decisions. I mean, we're gonna keep electing bad people. Not to say that any ones we have elected are bad. Well, no, honestly, some of the people we've elected in the last 20 years have been pretty crappy. Um, but I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is I think it's important that we teach our kids something. That we teach our kids what's important. Teach them things like history so they can learn from their past. Teach them things like science so they can look at things objectively. Um, Teach them, well, okay, math's important. I mean, maybe, so that people can, understand problem solving. Teach them English so they know how to speak properly, so they know how to at least appear educated, if nothing else. That's the one great use of English is that you can appear educated, even if you're not necessarily. Um, Teach them, the arts. Teach them, foreign languages so they can, understand other cultures. Teach them sociology, psychology. Teach them the stuff that needs to be taught. You know, um, it's just, I guess it's just very sad to me. I feel we're not teaching our kids enough. Um, I guess that's really it for me. I just looked at the time and I'm already running past 5 minutes, and that's more than I usually do. Um, so I guess if there's anything else you all want to hear me talk about or anything like that, as I said earlier, leave a comment or send something in the inbox even. I'll figure out something, and I'll even give you credit if you ask, if you pick the topic. Um, so thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully my rant wasn't too circular or too boring. I will see you all next week on Monday. Have a great time.